So what's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be an updated foundation routine slash my review on a makeup. So if you're interested in wanting to know how I do my foundation routine, my review, stay tuned after this transition. Yeah. Okay guys, so basically my foundation routine is pretty simple, but according to my friends, they're like, bitch, you be doing too much. But listen, my face be looking beat. My face be looking all the way 100. Can't be mad at me. It is what it is. For the sense of my foundation, I always start with my actual face beauty care. That's basically the base of why my foundation and even my whole entire makeup look effortless. Okay, for the sense of my face right now, I have been using a cleanser that I normally use in the summertime, and I'm actually transitioning into getting a better hydrating cleanser because it is getting colder and my face tends to dry out during the winter's time, and I only get kind of oily in the middle of my face, so I pretty much have combination skin. So currently I'm going to be changing out my cleanser, and then I'm going to also be changing out my moisturizer, but this is what I've been using currently at the moment. So for my cleanser, I have been using the Bosca detoxifying cleanser. This is the cleanser that has a charcoal in it. Basically it heats up in your hand once you rub it together. I absolutely love this cleanser. I've been using it for such a very long time, and it actually kind of dries out my skin a little bit, so then I can put the moisture back in. I don't use it every day. I use it once every other day, and it just does the job correctly how I want it. It just looks freaking dope and beautiful and smooth on my face. For the sense of my moisturizer, I normally have a moisturizer that's a little bit more lightweight because of course during the summertime I like to wear lightweight moisturizers, but as we're going into fall and the winter season, it's now time for the kind of heavier moisturizers that will definitely make sure my face will not dry out. I'm trying out the Belief True Cream Moisturizing Balm as a sample that I got from my local Sephora in my area. I really do like this product. It has a kind of creamy consistency, little bit thicker than the normal moisturizer that I normally use for my face, and I absolutely love it. I actually have it on right now and it's just doing the job all the way there. So that's the basis of my actual skincare. Now it's time for us to go into the foundation. All right, cool. So as the foundation I'm going to be reviewing today and also doing my updated foundation routine, it is going to be not only the Huda Beauty foundation. All this hype for this little box here. All this little hype for this little box right here. Alright, so basically everybody knows Huda had came out with amazing colors for her foundation line. She actually has palettes, she has glow palettes, she has lipstick, she has lashes, she has everything. So she decided to come out with a foundation for us beautiful girls out here. So this is the Huda Beauty Full Filter high coverage cream foundation. My color that I have, it is 510 in cocoa, and basically this is how the box is. This is how the foundation came in the box. It's just a beautiful nice box with of course her name of Huda Beauty right there, and it also came with a sample of her actual primer that I have actually right now on my face, and this is the Complexion Perfection Pre-Makeup Base. Now, a girl has done her research. She ain't playing no games. So I've watched a couple of videos on YouTube about the foundation and see how the foundation is before I buy it, because one, this foundation is not in my area, so I literally had to go buy it on Sephora.com. But I was in New York for an event and I actually tried out the foundation, and when I tried out the foundation, luckily I got the color nail on the head because I matched myself online. I'm really getting good at this shit. So basically when I tried it in store, it definitely had a matte feel to it. When I did my research and looked at reviews, I looked at Jackie Aina, I even looked at Nikki Tutorials, I looked at pretty much everybody on freaking YouTube who was reviewing this foundation, and they said it's a really beautiful matte full coverage foundation. It definitely dries up quick, maybe even quicker than my beautiful Fenty here, but basically full coverage foundation, and it literally, you don't even need that many pumps. You probably need about 1 or 2 pumps to really have a full coverage of your face, which I love because I am a full coverage girl. I'm sorry, I don't like that sheer shit. Okay, so basically I feel like this is definitely going to do the job for me for the sense of my full foundation, and I'm excited to try it. This is going to be interesting, so let's get into it. All right, so I'm going to shake up the foundation a little bit. I actually already applied the base primer already on my skin, and I also color corrected, and I color corrected with my favorite color corrector of all time. This is the LA Girl Pro color concealer in the color orange corrector, and I love it. It just definitely does what I need it to do. And I color corrected around my mouth, my eyes, and also a little bit of my forehead, and that's basically what I did. I tend to sometimes use my beauty blender or my brush, but I really like this brush because I've made it so dense that now it doesn't leave a streakiness. It actually leaves a beautiful finish to my face, and this is by Sigma Beauty. I'm going to squirt a little bit here, squirt a little bit here, squirt a little bit here, and I'm just gonna blend and see how it's looking on my face. Really, really nice as I'm blending it in. Just gonna see, and hopefully it just looks good. It really has a strong perfume scent. I'm not a fan of strong perfume scents foundations. It's just not my preference. Don't like it at all. The coverage right now is beautiful, and I literally only have one pump right now in this area, and you can see like my skin is starting to definitely mattify out. So you have to move fast when you have this foundation. I'll do a Nikki tutorials like foundation on the lips and all of that, because I like how it looks on her. Sorry. And when you do your lipstick, it would just be looking all the way 10. Alright, so that is just basically one pump here, 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 here. My face looks all the way there. But I'm looking at it in my actual mirror. It blends in with my neck. And I like to have my foundation blend in with my neck. So this is good. I'm feeling this. This is good. So far so good. I definitely like the full coverage that is leaving me. My face look like really clean. Like, girl, is that you? Girl, that's you. Okay guys, so I basically went off camera to go do my eyebrows. So what I've been doing lately is setting my face with powder. Not after I conceal and contour and all of that. No, I'm literally setting my face with powder as my foundation is on, because I kind of like when my foundation is set and it's not going to go anywhere. I had this on for about 5 minutes right now, and my face seems very, very matte. So I think I might can opt out, but you never know. What I'm going to be doing is taking a little bit of my Laura Mercier in the Translucent Deep, and I'm going to kind of start shaking it around. And I'm going to be taking a nice fluffy brush from Real Techniques, and I'm going to just dab it in there. Alright, tap out the rest. Tap out the rest and literally just brush it around my face, because this is going to help with my foundation pretty much staying in place. So if I ever have to, if I have like a long day or an event to go to, I kind of like to do this because it kind of just helps everything kind of stays together. We'll be using you a little later, Laura Mercier. Just hold on, just wait a minute. We're gonna be using you a little later. Now we can pretty much go into the amazing contouring part, which is actually my favorite part of my whole entire foundation routine. I really do like that. Eyes is my second love, but I really like to kind of start to structure my face and kind of showcase my features. So that's basically why this is my favorite part. So sometimes I tend to use my Fenty Beauty matchsticks in the color Suede. So this is sometimes the color that I normally use to kind of conceal the under eye, kind of do my chisel bone right here, my T-zone in that area. I normally use that. Or I use my other love that I like, and it's my Bobbi Brown concealer. This is in the color Chestnut. This is basically what I love to use in the sense of my concealers. And sometimes what I like to do if I'm really going for a full-on glam look, I normally like to actually use my Suede, and I also like to use my Bobbi Brown and put them together to make a beautiful kind of, you know, concealed eye. But for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna go with my Bobbi Brown and keep it real simple. Oh, before we blend this out, I like to put my cream contours on. So my cream contour that I actually been liking, it is of course my Fenty Beauty Matchsticks in the color Espresso. This is basically my contouring stick that I definitely like to use. I actually like to use a stick better than using an actual, like, you know, pan, because you literally can know where you need to place it. Boom, boom, boom. Like, you can basically draw it on and know where you have to place your contour. Another contour that I do actually like to use is my AJ Crimson. Y'all know, if y'all watch my videos, that I normally love to use my AJ Crimson, and the color that I have is in the color 8, which is the darkest color that he has for his artist palettes. This color right now I have in my hand is 5. It's actually my also another highlight color that I use other than my Fenty Beauty and my Bobbi Brown. I like to use this color, my AJ Crimson contour color in the color 8 when I want to do a contour, or I'll use this bad boy. But for now, I'm using this because I really like what it's doing to my face, and it's just making sure everything's all the way there. Sometimes I used to kind of bring it all the way up there, but I don't, so I literally just do it on the sides. Get my shadow going, so I can definitely do that. And what I like to do is, after I actually do my eye look, then I like to kind of chisel out my nose. But I can do it for the sake of this video. It's just to do it now so I can kind of get the shape popping. The ever so amazing Beauty Blender. You know, this is what I do. I basically blend until everything looks good. So give me a minute. Let me start blending this, okay? Alright, y'all, so basically everything is pretty much blended, looking good. You can definitely see my contour. You can definitely see everything in my face. It looks just absolutely beautiful and breathtaking. Now for the fun part, which is basically setting the whole entire face. So I tend to use 2 types of powders. Of course, I use my Laura Mercier powder. This is my translucent deep color. And then I also use the Sasha Buttercup color if I want a more of a highlighted look. But for now, we're just going to use this. So basically the way I do it is I take actually a dry beauty blender. I take a dry beauty blender, roll it into my powder, and then I kind of tap off the rest. I am not a fan of the fucking baking process. I'm not a fan of it, because sometimes people be baking for 10 days and they be looking like they be baking for 10 days. Meaning they keep that powder on too damn long to bake. Alright? And it just looks so cakey. It just looks so powdery. I just normally like to keep my bake, or I call it my pre-baking on, for roughly about a minute or 2. I'm literally just going to basically powder my contour, set my contour so it doesn't go out of place at all. This is the palette that I like to go to for the setting of my contour, and I actually like to use 2 colors. I like to use this color, which is in the color Neo, and then I like to use Abby together, and I kind of like to dust a little bit on my brush. Not too heavy, not too crazy, but just enough, because these are very, 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 very pigmented. Sometimes I be getting a little too happy with my contour and it gets a little dark. So basically, this is the way I normally soften it up. This is the bronzer that I use, and this is in the color Deep Tan. And the color that I went into for the sense of setting my nose contour was my bronzer. Now, let me go do these eyes and come back to you guys with the whole finished look of the eyes. Okay guys, so basically this is the eye look. Now, if you would like for me to do a complete thorough tutorial on how I got this eye look, I can definitely do it. Just thumbs up this video. Please thumbs it up. Please thumbs it up, like I'm begging. Like, please thumbs it up. And like share it and like it and all that good stuff. Please, just thumbs it up. Just thumbs it up. To brighten up my contour, I'm basically taking Sasha Buttercup and putting it where I put the Laura Mercier Translucent Deep Powder. I'm going to be going in with my NYX Hydro Touch Foundation Powder. This is in the color HPTF14. So this is a nice, beautiful kind of powder that I like to kind of blend on my face. Taking my two favorite highlighters at the moment by Fenty Beauty in the Killer Watts. I'm going in with Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule, and I'm going to put Trophy Wife on the tip of my nose and on the bridge of my nose to give my glowy look. Last but not least, I like to spray with my Urban Decay All Nighter. Yes, gets me right. Oh, 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 oh. Woo. It's running out. What? From my lip, get my face, not my face, duh, I just did it. I'm gonna go in with my lip and then get my hair and come back with the finished look, guys, all right? So just stay tuned. So yes, guys, this is the finished look. Yes, do y'all feel me? Do y'all feel me? Do y'all breathe my beat? Basically, that is the whole entire process of how I do my foundation. Hopefully it's not too difficult for you guys, and hopefully you guys are able to grab some tips and some hints to making your face looking completely beautiful. Just let me know if you have any questions and stuff. I will definitely try to answer them. Unfortunately, I'm just like literally like everywhere. Like I'm literally here, I'm literally there. I'm trying to keep up with everything, but I will definitely try to answer your questions if I am able to, because grad school is kicking my mother ass. Or you can definitely hit me up on my social media platforms. I'm definitely on Snapchat and Snapchat. What the bumbleclot Chantel? Yo, what are you doing, son? Sorry. Anyway, you guys can hit me up on Snapchat or Instagram. I will definitely respond to you faster on Instagram than Snapchat. Twitter is kind of with me. If anything, Snapchat and Instagram are my two platforms that I'm definitely frequently on. So if you guys would like to inbox me there, that would be great, okay? I definitely am feeling this Huda Beauty Full Filter Foundation. It definitely held up all the way through my foundation process, and even when I put my eyes on, it was just all the way there. I really do like how it feels on my face. It definitely has a matte touch. I like the fact that it just literally feels like I'm kind of airbrushed. If you want it to look more like skin, I would probably say this is not the foundation for you. Reason being is because it's definitely full coverage. So if you really want it to look more like skin, you're probably better off going with like a NYX Cosmetics, a Fenty Beauty, a Color Stay by Revlon. If you want to feel like skin, then this foundation is not for you, because it's definitely like makeup, cake face, all of that. And I'm sorry, I live for that. Hello, because this beat is gorgeous. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and you guys learned from it. Definitely thumbs this video up. Definitely share this video. If you haven't been a subscriber to my channel yet, I definitely think you should be a subscriber to my channel and definitely see what I have in store for you guys. I have a couple of hair videos that I'm thinking about doing because I haven't done one in a while. I got a couple of other things up my sleeve. Just bear with me, work with me, and you know, to all my old subscribers, thank you so much for standing by me. Y'all really just deal with my bullshit, but hey, I'm a fucking human. Like we go through things, we deal through things, so it is what it is. Till a whole nother video, y'all good, be great, and take care.